Hey, FlossTube. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kristin.
And this is
Georgia.
Peaches!
Lord.
Sorry, y'all. It's been a minute.
Y'all just don't even know what we just went through. It is...
September.
Sampler September. Lord have mercy. Oh, man. Hey, FlossTube!
We'll move over.
We are... TGP. TGP. Should we start over?
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's raw. That's what people like.
Okay.
It's clean. It's fresh. It's raw. We bump the table. We knock it off. We get thirsty.
We made noises. Sorry, we're not quiet people.
Oh, hope everybody's been good. It's been a minute. I finally found her.
I'm back.
My little world traveler. She's always traveling somewhere across country, across state, across county lines. Anyway.
We like to go places.
It is September the 5th. Sorry, we didn't make it on the 1st of September, kicking off the September sampler month.
It's Labor Day.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It's Monday, and I'm not at work.
We ain't driving no buses. We sitting at home doing nothing. No, we're doing a lot of stuff. We're always doing something.
Y'all, this weekend, it was a 3-day weekend. And, yeah, we got a lot of naps. But I can't wait to show you what we've been doing. And it has to do with sewing and being crafty and all that. But it's not cross-stitch. I'm so excited.
Coming soon to a theater near you. So, I was just saying, I told everybody that we went to the Sampler Guild in Georgia up in Marietta, and Kristin was not here to give her comments on it, so we're going to do a little update right quick, and then we're going to get into all the stitchy stuff. So,
update, yeah, so I wasn't here last time that Mama made a video, Victoria. I was in Gulf Shores, or I had just left to go to Gulf Shores with my husband and my 2 4-legged babies. And, so we went to Marietta to Tiny Stitches, which I'm sure some of y'all know. If you're not local, you don't know, but it's a quilt shop, technically.
mm-hmm.
And the Sampler Guild of Georgia meets there down in their lower half of the store where all the quilting and stuff goes on. And I joined this year the membership to the guild, which I'm really excited about. So Mama was in it last year,
mm-hmm.
but had never been to a meeting. So mm-hmm. Cool enough, it was both our first meeting ever.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was good. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect. So we got there and I asked Mama, I was like, do we need to bring our stitching? Like, what happens at these meetings? And because she'd never been, she didn't know. But we get there and these women have stitched stuff everywhere. They're just sitting there just stitching. Like, okay, so the meeting started at 2, right? And when we got there, it looked like these ladies had been there all morning. Day. Like, they had everything out, just working on it, chit-chatting, drinking drinks. And I asked one of the ladies there that Mama knew, I'm like, how long y'all been here? She was like, oh, we just got here. We're about to get started. It's 2:00. I'm like, oh, dang.
They look like we've been on a 3-day retreat somewhere. Yeah, they were all spread out everywhere. It's crazy.
We didn't bring our stitch stuff. We got to sit at the new kids' table with all the new members.
Everybody at our table did not have any stitching. We didn't. Nobody. Yeah.
We were sitting there just with our coffee in hand, like ready to just have the meeting. And so it was good. I mean, like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. So now kind of I know what to expect. I'll probably enjoy it a little more. But this one, they had one of the members, I guess, I forget her name, that did all the examples of finishes. Elizabeth?
Oh, yes, Elizabeth. I forget her last name.
So, Elizabeth...
Dames of the Needle. That's her shop name, Dames of the Needle.
Dames of the Needle.
Mm-hmm.
So, she was gracious enough to get up in front of all these women and give examples. Elizabeth Talado? Sorry, Elizabeth, if we pronounced your name wrong. My last name's Tally, so Tallydo. Woo woo. But she got up in front of everybody, and she's a great finisher. So, you know, these are our finishes. We are very proud of them and love them, but she does some
nice finishes. Like
boxes. Like this, she made a house, and it was a kit that you could do, but it was like a house that was all stitched up. And then the roof of it opened. Like,
yeah.
So she did that. She showed all of her finishes and how to finish things and gave tips and tricks and stuff. And then people showed like works they were working on. They went around the room and showed what they were working on, but mainly showing what their finishes were. And some of these things were amazing. Lots of confetti projects, which I'm not real big into yet. Maybe one day. But so it was fun. I enjoyed it. The only downside of it is it's about 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
It's about 2 hours away from
2
us.
2 hour drive.
So it's kind of hard to go to every meeting. They have a meeting once a month, and the next one's September 11th. And while I'd love to go, because, you know, it looks like they're going to have a good time and have gifts and prizes and games and stuff, like, I just don't know. 2 hours away every month. I mean,
it literally burns up the whole day.
Yeah.
2 hours up, 2.5 hour stay, and then 2 hour back home. Yeah.
Well, and two, my thing is it would be different if it started at 8 and it was an all day thing. And it was 2 hours there. I got there at 9 and left by 5 and got home, or left by 3 even, got home by 5. Like, that would be, I feel like if I'm going to drive 2 hours, I want it to be longer than just 2 hours.
Right. Yeah, it's a long ways to drive.
So, but we walked around the quilt shop, which, yeah, got a little,
hooked.
But, so, it was fun. I'm glad to be a member. I'm excited to,
you can learn a lot. There's a lot there. There's several people that I didn't even know that's willing to open up and share their projects and share knowledge and all that good stuff. So
yeah,
that's the main thing, is everybody's got a likeness and we all want to share it.
Well, and there's some ladies there who don't, they've never cross-stitched, but they needlepoint.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like our interests and our hobbies can kind of be intertwined into one group of women that just share what they love to do.
Right.
And you get to meet people and hang out and have a reason to just go and sit and cross-stitch.
Right.
So, and then they'll have a retreat coming up. So if you're a member, you can go to the retreat. So, any reason to be able to go on a little weekend getaway.
Right.
But, yeah, we went to Gulf Shores. Very relaxing. It rained a lot. We didn't get to go to the beach a lot, but it was a nice little getaway with the family. So, yeah, that was my experience.
Yay! And we haven't, the Fiddly Stitcher retreat ladies, or should I just say the Fiddly Stitchers, we met a couple weekends ago when they were gone to Gulf Shores. So we did that, and we met in Noonan at a library in Noonan. So that was neat. We had several ladies show up there, and we started talking about what we're going to do at our retreat coming up in a couple of weeks. So we got a weekend coming up where we're going to be gone. Going to go rent a Verbo and stay in a big house. I think there's 13 or 14 of us. So that'll be fun. So we got that working.
Now, the Fiddly Stitchers are I'm learning, is a group from the Georgia Guild, just more local group
right.
of ladies. So like they're
yeah.
closer to us. They're only
Yeah.
about 30 minutes away. So we can,
Right.
you know, while we're all part of the entire state of Georgia Guild, we've created a little group of stitchers.
Small group that's
Closer.
speared off of the big Georgia group. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the way I understood it.
Yeah.
So
It's just more local ladies have gotten together and said, hey, I can't drive 2 hours every month to go somewhere. Y'all want to meet up over at the, Waffle House and cross stitch, and we're 30 minutes away from each other. So yeah, that makes
you're
it
not
out
from
a
Georgia.
lot
There's
better.
A Waffle House on every corner. Just saying.
But yeah, so that's what our little local fiddly stitchers. So we created a name there, and we've already done one retreat, and we want to try to have a local retreat for us once a year, and we got that retreat coming up again this year. Not scheduling the same place all the time. Last year we went to Maggie Valley, so this year we're actually going to Guntersville, Alabama. So
going to the cabin.
we got a big cabin house to rent, so that's fun.
That's in 2 weeks.
Yay!
So maybe we can take a little video
We'll do
while
some
we're
video.
there.
I'll take my computer. We'll do some videos.
That'll be fun.
My
And from
phone.
Fiddly Stitchers, we got to kind of have a little fun night with Melissa from Fiddly Stitchers, who came here to. I live next door, so that way. And this is my mama. She, y'all know that. So it was cool because Melissa came here, and then I came over, and then we just had pizza and margaritas and wine and just shared stories and talked and chatted.
Yeah.
And cross-stitched.
Enjoyed it. Had a
bit.
good night.
It was fun.
It was a good Friday night.
It was. That was nice. I liked it. And see, so when you get with a group of women that's closer together, you can do things like that. So.
Yeah. We were going to do it on a Saturday and meet up in her town and go shopping and kind of get together and eat lunch and all that kind of stuff. But, plans change. And I'm like, hey, if you don't mind driving to my house, we'll just camp out here and it'll be cheaper and we'll stay at home. So that's what we did.
Kick your shoes off, get comfortable on the couch.
Oh, and Melissa brought her little baby doggy.
She did.
Little schnauzer, Zeus.
Zeus, that was his name.
He was so cute.
He was like 9 or 10 years old. And Nova, Mama's dog, is not even maybe a year.
Yeah, she's a year old.
And Zeus was like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Nova was like, let's play.
I know.
I want to play.
Poor
So
baby.
it was fun.
They got along though.
They did really well. Did really good. So that was nice. Okay, well, I think that's a catch
Good little
up.
update
And catch up. So what have you been stitching on?
Okay, so I have actually been doing. I've been doing pretty
about
good.
Whips.
Now watch me whip. So, yes, I've actually been working a good bit every afternoon. I finally feel like when the summer ends, it's like
you can sit down and stitch.
Like
and
every
focus.
afternoon, I can come home, do laundry, dishes, do all that stuff, and then I sit my butt on the couch, watch TV, and stitch. And it's been fantastic. So, I have been working on some stitching with the Housewives calendar crates. These are some that I talked about, I think, in our first video, but I've done a little bit more, not a lot. To y'all, it may not look like a lot. I'm a slow stitcher, but I also have a lot of projects going on at one time. But, so I'm working on this October calendar crate. Super cute. I have this piece, this wooden crate. Oops, sorry, that fell out. That I'll put it on like Mama's. And we're doing it exactly like they.
Yeah, exactly what she called for, and she gives all the directions on how to do it and that kind of good stuff.
So, I put this behind it. I've got this going. So last time I don't think I had like this pumpkin, and I didn't have this house. So on our Instagram page, I made a post a few days ago. This pumpkin right here, ladies and gentlemen. I had my first experience with frogging.
Ribbit.
And it was terrible. So I took this pumpkin out, and he tried to kick my tail because when I stitched him again, I messed it up again. Hot dang. Like this pumpkin. I was about to be like, I'm done. I'm done with this one. But I got him. I persevered, and now we're going strong. So,
It's kind of one of those things. You fudge it, and you're okay with it, but then every time you look at it, you go, "Oh." And I said, "Look, if it's bothering you that bad, now it's time to just take it out and start over." So she did. She took it out, started over, took it out, started over.
Well, and my thing was, I was like, no pumpkin is ever perfect or
shape.
And none of them all look the same. So I was like, I'll leave it. But then and then his teeth were all jacked up. So
it's a pumpkin.
Yeah. I eventually decided to take it out, which from now on I might just leave it because
you'll never know.
Yeah, the frogging took longer than the actual stitching.
Yeah,
and then I messed it up again. So, anyways, so yeah, that's one thing I have going. The other thing is another calendar crate. No, I have not added anything to this since you've seen it last, but it's the November one. It's really cute. What's funny about this is I already have all of this little doodad frilly stuff, and I already have my jar filled up with like miniature pine cones. But as far as the cross stitch goes, yeah, we're getting there. We've got a tree and
maybe next year
portion of a house. Yeah, maybe next November. We'll see.
It's okay. We have it hung January, February, March, April, May, June.
Yeah. We
missed all those months.
So.
We started over with July.
Yeah. Those are the only whips. I mean, okay, I'll say only whips. I have more whips in progress, but the others that I really want to show in this video are actually new starts.
Oh, that's right. It is a new start. There we go.
So, okay. What are your whips?
My whip is that's my new start. So, of course, it's the one on the bottom, the two on the bottom.
Yeah. Y'all, you just don't even know what we did to prepare for this video. So,
if you ever do FlossTubes, you will understand. This is my map of Hawk Run Hollow.
It looks so good.
It is my chart that I'm working on in AB Singo.
This is so pretty.
I'm using this for AB Singo with Carolyn Seazook Stitch. Sorry, I had to think about it a minute. Who am I stitching this with? So I've got more on it because I know you've seen it, but there we go. Fold it this way. Yeah, I think since I saw you last, I have done.
You want me to take this out or no?
Nah.
Okay.
I've done this piece, and the horse and the carriage and the filling it in. This line. This is all my September stitching with the AB Singo, and I'm filling this in. Can't probably see it. I don't know if you can see it good. Yeah, the light's kind of jacked up. It's kind of cloudy outside today. It's been raining yesterday. So anyway, this is my map of Hawk Run Hollow. Working on it in the...
I like that fabric.
September. This is a Jobelin, 28 count Jobelin fabric that I got from Caroline. Miss Caroline.
That is some nice fabric.
Yeah, this is Jobelin.
That's 28 count?
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's pretty. And it's soft. It's soft
very good quality fabric.
I like it. So, yeah, working on that one. That's kind of my focus for the month of September pretty much because I'm playing the game with the AB Singo with Carolyn and their group, so that's helping a lot. And the only other whip that I actually have been working on since the group, since August we were chatting, is the December Cottage of the month.
Pretty. I like that.
So I'm almost through. I got the other border right here at the top, which carbon copies the one at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm almost finished with this, and then I'll have another finish for the year. So the more finishes I get of these old charts, the better off I am. Got plenty of these, but I don't want to get them done. See? Let me see. Yeah, see?
Is that not done yet?
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, have you shown those?
I think so, back in the day. It's been a while.
Oh, but not on our video.
Not on our video, the old video.
Y'all, here's September.
Mm-hmm. There's November. I got to fully finish them. I need a fully finished day. It's the process. I like the process. And there's September.
Look at the crows.
The only one of these I've actually fully finished was my July. And this is the one I put on the little wooden star in the house. Everybody looks at it and says, ooh.
Wow, those are cute.
October.
This looks like peaches.
It does.
I don't know why October would have peaches.
It's pumpkins, really.
But it's pumpkins, but it looks like peaches.
It's October. So I have September, October, November, and almost December done.
Wow.
So these are, I'm sorry, I guess I could have showed them. The Cottage of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks.
Those are so cute.
So I have them all.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I have them all.
All
I just
of them.
haven't.
So you have September, October, November, and you're working on December.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have July completely
July's
finished.
done. Then I need to start with January, February, March, April, that way. Somehow, I don't know why. I think I started that way because that was the way I actually received the first chart. So once you receive the first chart, that's the way it ran. So yeah, one day I'll get them all done and be through. I'm like 6 months behind, but well, just like calendar crate, 6 months behind. So basically, that's been my whips since our last video and
last video where I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've done a good bit then since the last one.
So
the last video was only like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Not too far.
Yeah.
So you have a new start.
I do. I don't remember if I showed this chart when we went to Atlanta to the guild retreat. I was given
the guild meeting, or
the guild meeting. I was given this information here. And I think I told you guys, Mary Jane Fry, to go get it. It's a free chart. Just search Mary Jane Fry, 1861, or Mary Jane Fry, cross stitch, and you'll find this chart. So I kitted it up, got some threads in here, got the fabric in here. I said I was going to start this for my September stitching. Sampler, journey piece, all that round up in our group. But I got told from Melissa that she had something else that she would be gifting us at our Fiddly Stitchers retreat. So I said, yes, please. And I picked me out a new sampler, which is Glary. This is Cain and Abel stitch chart here. PlumStreet Samplers. So this is my new start on
y'all,
Cain and Abel. And it's 46 count. 46 count. I've started the border part, and that's as far as I've actually gotten, was the border part of the middle block of the 5 across the top. So then, unbeknownst to us, I think me and Kristin, we was figuring it out, because we have a hard time trying to figure out how much fabric we need and all this good stuff. Update later. But I think my fabric is going to be too small for all 10, so I may have to take 2 off on the end somewhere.
I think what happened is when we were doing the calculator, we looked at the stitched area and not the fabric.
Yeah, we stuck to stitch count. So, but this fabric actually came from Hobby Lobby. It's 46 count.
46 count.
Artisy fabric. That's what I'm stitching it on. And if I leave off 2 blocks, I think I know which blocks I'm going to leave off, and we'll go with it. We're going to see how this works out. But this is also, like I said, my September sampler, and this will be my guild meeting journey piece. So, yay. I have a journey piece. Dina, I have a journey piece. Finally. Took a hot minute.
So explain what a journey piece, or does everybody know what that means?
Yeah, a journey piece in our guild, the way I understand it, is it's a piece that you're not going to finish in a couple of weeks. You're probably not going to finish it in a year, but it's a focus piece for the year that you can stay with and stitch on a little bit at a time, maybe once a month or whatever you want to call it. So, it's just it's a good focus piece that you're not going to put on the back burner and not touch it for a year. You're going to touch it repeatedly and often during the year. And the goal they have, I think the goal for the group is to try to finish it in a year, basically. But if you don't finish it in a year, it's okay. Some people do and some people don't, and it's okay. You're not going to get smacked around. But, smack. But yes, that's my new start. And the one other new start I think I showed you about, because we went shopping when we were up there, and I bought this magazine. And Nova keeps coming in, so she may rattle some cages. So in this chart, I picked out this little ghoulie school bus. You can't see it good there.
You showed it in the last video. Yeah. It's so cute.
I showed it on the last one.
So you started it?
Yes, I pricked some stitches in it. And it's
big.
It's half stitches, and this is 20. I think this is 25 count.
Oh, it's half stitches.
Yeah, I haven't gone back and crossed them yet, so I haven't gone back. I don't
cross stitch that way. Sorry.
Yeah, she crosses every X, which is the way you should do, 1 X at a time. But anyway, I did a half X all the way across.
How cute!
Yes, and I took this to the Fiddly Stitchers Retreat, and I stitched on it because then I didn't have to worry about thinking about nothing. That was the other thing. I had one color and worked with it and all that. And I started it there. So, unbeknownst to me, when I actually started it there, there's a hood on the front of this little thing right here. See the hood? And it goes down. And the hood, and it goes down. See how much material I got left? I don't know if I'm going to have enough material. But I'm going to hot glue, super glue. I'm going to wrap that bad boy around something because I am not taking this out. So, yeah, like I said, we have a little trouble fabric stuff.
It's a challenge.
But anyway, that's my ghoulie school bus. And it's a ghoul bus.
Cute. Oh, instead of school bus?
Yeah, I guess I could show it to you a little closer. There we go.
A ghoul bus.
A ghoul bus. That's me, green Frankenstein. That's probably me, one with the hair going everywhere. But anyway, that's my other little new start. It's a Halloween start. Maybe by October I'll get through with it. If I don't, oh well. I
just do a couple stitches every night or something. Cute. It is cute.
It's cutimus, and that's the main thing. So that's my other new start.
I was fixing to come over.
Okay.
I got her card and I missed her at home, so she could come over.
Man. Did you hear Daddy? Anyway, so yeah, that was my Halloween thing. So that's pretty much all I've worked on. Halloween, the maps, and Cain and Abel.
That's enough. Some good works in progress.
That's enough.
And they're different fabric counts too, so it's like you can go from one. So I have some new starts. And speaking of different fabric counts, yay. So first one is yet again another calendar crate. Can you tell we like them? So this was actually my Christmas in July that I started. That's the December calendar crate. And I started it in July. However, I did not finish it in July. Surprise, surprise. Shut the door. So, oops. Let's see. Here we go. So, this is as far as I've gotten. I think, and I love these. I think they're adorable. I think that you can switch them in and out for the holidays, and it's real easy. But I think part of me, I like having different works in progress because I get bored with them.
She's not a monogamous stitcher.
Unless I have sorry, I just zipped that. I know some people are weird about that. I don't know. I get bored with them, so that's why I have other things. And I'm a new stitcher, so I do a lot of 14 count. However, I have started something on 20 count. And, it's going slow, but it's cute. It is cute. I will go ahead and show that now. So it is a Halloween, because Halloween's coming. I freaking love Halloween, and I love Halloween cross-stitch stuff. So this is a chart that I got off of Etsy. I bought it from Play-Doh Squirrel is the shop name. So to be honest, I'm not quite sure who the chart is made by. I don't know if it's made by Play-Doh Squirrel, but I bought it from that shop on Etsy, so you can go visit it. And this is what it looks like. And I love Hocus Pocus. I will watch this movie 20 times, probably, when it starts coming on. So that is what it looks like. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing it on 20 count. I'm doing it on...
Where's your tag?
I took it off.
Did you put it in your bag? Your project bag?
No.
I think that's 18.
This is 20 count. I do know the count.
Oh, is that what we got at StitchCon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, it's 20 count caravan.
Your caravan tan.
Caravan tan. Yeah. Fortnite
fabrics. That's it. Okay. So this is as far as I've gotten, and it's so cute so far.
She's learning black work.
Y'all. And this is really, okay, so I never have used one thread before.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was looking at this chart, the little squares across the top have little purple X's in them. Well, I was doing 2 threads, and I was like, well, it just colors the entire part in. Even though I'm going over 2, because I went over 2
mm-hmm.
in the little X's, it just colored the whole thing in. So I did 1 thread, so then you can kind of see the X's a little bit better. And then there's Mary so far with her hair. This, I'll have to take this out. No, I'm not going to leave it. I know what I just said about frogging, but it won't be that hard. But I went too far down. I somehow didn't count right. Surprise, surprise. So, but that's what I'm working on. That's a new start for me.
I like it. I think it's cute.
I like it a lot. I've enjoyed it. And I think the little Hocus Pocus Sanderson sisters are going to be tiny. And they're going to be so cute.
And you're actually stitching 2 threads over 1.
No, on this is 2. Yeah, I am. You're right. I'm sorry. That's 2 over 1, but the X's up here are 1 over 2.
Yeah, and that's because that's kind of a specialty type stitch.
There's a lot of specialty stitches in here. I think there's even French knots in here.
Okay.
So it probably will not be done by Halloween. I can guarantee that. But
no, that's a big piece.
It is big. It's pretty big.
Mm.
And it's time consuming because it's tiny and intricate. But I enjoy it. It's fun to work on. And I love Hocus Pocus and Halloween stuff. So if I'm going to work on something for a while, I might as well enjoy it.
Work on it where you can enjoy it. That's the main thing.
So I got that. That's another new start. And the last one, so I had this bright idea that I was going to cross stitch things for. Okay, so I work in the quality department at the hospital, and there's 9 women that work in this department. So it's a small department. But I had the bright idea that I was going to cross stitch a gift for every single one of them.
Wah, wah, wah.
That may not happen. I've enjoyed it so far. I just started, 3 days ago. Mama graciously gave me a huge piece of 14 count white fabric that we've cut into 13 by 13 inch squares.
Yeah.
Because all of them were going to be 13 or 12 by 12 or 12 by 13. So they're, this is the first one I bought. So I went on Etsy. I couldn't sleep one night. Getting on Etsy is, not what you should do when you can't sleep at night.
Late night shopping.
But I have a saved favorites, I guess, in my Etsy account, and it's these snarky cross stitch patterns. And I had a lot of them saved already. And when I went on Etsy, that normally they were $3.76. Well, they were on sale when I decided I wanted to get on Etsy when I couldn't sleep. So I bought like...
What's that Pam and Steph said? Add to cart.
Yeah.
Ding! Add to cart.
I added like 15 of them to my cart when I only needed like 9, but I couldn't choose, so I just pretty much bought a lot of them. So this is the first one for one of my friends that she can put at her desk. It says, "Hold on, let me overthink this." And a lot of these charts, y'all, are hilarious. Like one of them says, "Sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come."
That's
so
funny.
So we'll see. I really would love to have them all done. They're going fairly quick. So this is the first one. I mean,
yeah, it's an easy, quick stitch.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. And there's not a lot of like color changing and things like that. But I think the thing is I want to get them all done, but then I also want to cross stitch on my like Hocus Pocus chart. I don't want to put all of my time into these, knowing that I'm going to give them away.
Maybe.
Is that bad? I want to do stuff on things that I'm going to put in my house. So
yeah.
I'm trying to find an equal balance. So I was thinking, maybe
It's
Wednesdays will be gift day, and I'll cross stitch on these on gift day.
Yeah, a couple of days a week and
yeah, because it is September and I'll have a solid 3 months. So we'll see if I can stick to it. But so those are my new starts.
Did you do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, that was your first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And that one that I just bought too was I got it off of Etsy, Cross Stitch Traveler Shop. Yet again, I don't know if that's the person who created the chart, but I bought it off the shop Cross Stitch Traveler, so you can go to her shop on Etsy and look up those.
Daddy came to visit, so that's all her new starts, and she's Cross Stitch Traveler was where you could purchase that on Etsy. I'll try to get all these linked below so you can, see them.
Okay.
Now, her sampler September.
Okay, people, drum roll. So, this is going to be my sampler, and it's going to be my journey piece for the guild. So here it is. And I've talked about this before. I'm going to do Long Dog Sampler Pandemic. But I'm also going to do it on this beautiful 28 count. Christmas Night is the color by Lugana. Ooh, it's so pretty.
And you purchased that through the
I got it at the StitchCon.
Atomic Ranch Fabrics.
Oh.
Is the company, I guess, that was selling that.
Sorry. It's Lugana fabric, but it's made by Atomic Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. And what I wanted to do, because it's the smallest stitch count I've ever done so far, I'm going to put my first stitch in on this video. So, we've already marked it out.
An hour ago.
Yeah, that took... Y'all, we're like 2 monkeys in here trying to do this.
Terrible.
So
she said we should have recorded it.
We should have. It would have been hilarious. So we've marked it out. I've got my little needle and thread here. Yet again, we have Miss short-term memory loss.
And what color thread is that?
This is Blanc. So I didn't... B5200 was...
Pulling that down a little bit. You can be...
Oh, I do that.
Let's do small pull threads instead of long ones.
I guess I did it because I'm using 1 thread over 2. So I didn't pull it that far down because I'm thinking 1 thread.
It won't. One thread right here.
Okay. See, I'm learning.
She's
Can I use your new gadget?
Yes. Speaking of purchases, which we haven't really gone over yet, but my new purchase is from Amazon. Got some.
Yeah, because I can't see this.
We got some glasses with magnifier and light.
All right, people. It's time to do some operations. All right, let's see. First stitch going in.
Sampler.
Oh, God, I can't see it.
It's probably too dark in here.
Sampler, guild. Oh, I got to...
You start on the underside.
Okay.
The challenge is real. You need a hoop.
Nah. We got this.
The glasses that's on them are 3.5 is the highest. And it comes with several glass sizes, a cleaning cloth, a strap to hook it around your head, you know, in case it gets loose or something and it's going to fall off your head. So this was a nice little purchase. Like I said, I got from Amazon. I think a lot of ladies have mag eyes and all these different things. And then it came in this great little carrying case. So I will definitely be taking this with me on retreats. The light has 2 settings. I'm sorry.
I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Let's see here. It's supposed to be 1/2?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull it up just a little bit more.
All right. So there's 1 square. Oh, really? 1/2?
Yeah, go 1, 2, 3 and poke it in that hole.
What?
It's a learning curve, y'all.
Y'all, that looks huge.
Well, you're looking through mag eyes.
Okay. I think I got it. Like that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's your top. So you go that way. Your cross stitch is going. Your top stitch goes the other way.
Yeah.
We stitch totally different. My first leg is bottom left to top right, and then top left to bottom right. Hers is opposite. She
Holy
starts
cow.
the other way first.
This is going to take me forever.
So you got it right here, right? That, and then...
Oh, yeah.
that.
That's a nice example there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here it goes.
It's the learning curve, 28 count, live here on FlossTube. TGP. And you'll be at home with your regular light, and your setup will be more...
Well, and I'll have it in a hoop, too.
What you're used to. Yeah, a hoop. A lot of people stitch in hand like that.
Is that it?
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
I did it!
Got to show the crew.
Show the crew.
Stick the needle in the top up there so you don't
Stab myself.
stab yourself. Yeah, just there you go. Stick it in the top.
Okay.
I don't advise doing that, but do stick your needle in the top part because if it rusts, which they shouldn't nowadays.
I actually started on the... Anyways.
There's her first egg.
There it is. Isn't it cute? Can you see it back here? It's right there. Yay! Okay, so we can officially say that this operation is over. Mission complete. And
Woo! Put a frame around it.
4,326 days.
Put a frame around it. Yay! I'm done. I'm out. So first stitch of Sampler September for her with her long dog.
Long dog sampler.
Pandemic. So y'all mark your calendars. Let me write this down on our little book. I'm going to make her put it somewhere on the wall so she can see it. I started pandemic on September the 5th.
What's crazy too though is I had this on video saying that I'm going to do this. So y'all have to hold me accountable.
So 6 months from now is when she goes, I don't know what I was thinking.
I'll have like one little
Anybody
row.
want this? I'm giving it
This
away.
will be on the freebie table.
Because I am not frogging it.
No. Heck no. There ain't no way.
Frogging 28 count is not pretty.
I'd
All
probably
right.
just chop it off.
Congratulations.
So,
All right. What was your other purchase since we showed my glasses?
these. Oh, yeah. A little bit
She
of a
has
haul.
a new purchase to help both of us out.
Yeah. So, I'm working on October, November, December calendar crates, so we got to have the entire year.
I'm working on January. I still.
So we have April, May, and June. Aren't they cute? So maybe by next year we'll have all of these done. These are
I'm
my
going to
hauls.
try to for sure.
Yeah, they're not hard, and they really are fun. I gotta have something else going on with them too, because I don't know. I get a little bored with them sometimes, so I have to
Now, is that pandemic going to be your actual sampler start, or is this going to be your new sampler start?
No, I'm gonna use Pandemic as my
Okay.
September sampler
And your journey.
and my journey piece, so they're being combined. So yeah, Pandemic will not be done by the end of September, people.
Okay.
But I have another sampler that I love that Melissa gifted us, part of the Fiddly Stitchers retreat that's coming up in 2 weeks. So Mama showed hers, the Cain and Abel.
My Cain and Abel was mine.
I chose this one. She brought gifts, and then we got to choose which one we liked.
Yeah.
So this is what I chose. Sarah Dawes, circa 1840. Sorry, it's got a bit of a glare. I just thought, y'all, so it was really hard to choose these, but these hands across the sea charts, this is some
pretty.
good quality stuff here. And this chart, I chose it because of what it says right here. I just thought it was super sweet, and it's something that I would, want. If I'm going to do something like this, it's going on my wall.
Right.
So I wanted to choose one that I really liked and liked what it said. So, and we may read it to you later, but yeah, about that.
The 28 count fabric size, which is what she's working on now. When she finishes it, it will be 27 by 43
On 28.
So she may be progressing to some 36 or maybe 46.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little smaller.
Yeah, because the 36 count will still be 22 by 35.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
crazy. The hands across the sea charts are ginormous anyway, but they're beautiful.
They're so pretty.
This is the first one I've ever actually seen that someone actually had. I've never even touched one of these, so I thought that was great. So they're really nice. They're nice charts.
Yeah, and what's cool is in the book, too, it tells you, all of the history about this sampler. I just love that.
Yeah.
I think that is precious. So,
And I think that's the old style charts now, too, because the new style, she's gone in and spiral bound them.
oh,
So
wow.
when you can fold them open and close like a book type thing. So the new ones are spiral bound.
We'll have to
You might have to find one of those.
Yeah,
and
find one of those.
put it in the storage cabinet behind us.
For, future whips.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to end on...
So, yeah, we're going to end on this. And, that's all of our stitching updates. So, I'll let Miss Tally take it away with her new thing because she went to Tiny Stitches and it kind of kicked off something. And then she had to go visit somewhere else that really just pushed her over the edge.
So...
Remember when you went to Hogansville?
Yes. There's a local quilt shop in Hogansville, which is 15 minutes from us.
Hometown quilts.
Yes. So, I just gave it away. We said quilt. Oops. So, my mama quilts, and I really just wanted to try my hand at it, especially after going to Tiny Stitches and seeing all the cute fabrics. So, look at what I've done.
Where's the plain one? The one square by itself. Oh, here. Just show one of these. So she went to the quilt shop and bought a layer cake for all you quilters. It's called a layer cake. It's
I thought it was called a charm pack.
No, charm packs are smaller. You bought a layer cake. They're 10-inch squares.
I thought it was a 10-inch charm pack. No. So she bought a layer cake, and they came with a variety of little colors in them, and I think it was called Grandma's pack or
Grandma's something. I forgot. It got tore. But it has all of these color fabric squares. This piece has all of them represented in octagons.
Aren't they
and it's
cute?
A pinky color. Spring. Really pretty for spring.
It's so pretty. I love it.
So she bought that, and she has been learning to sew a straight line. And she's been making her squares.
Aren't they so cute?
She's learning to cut.
I'm learning to cut. I'm
learning to sew.
So the lady at the local quilt. Sorry, I'll get my boobs out of the way. The little lady at the quilt shop, y'all. I went in there, and poor thing, she wasn't open because it was Labor Day, but she graciously...
Labor Day weekend.
It was Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day.
Yeah, sorry. It was on Saturday, so 2 days ago. And I stopped by there. My husband and I went to a local coffee shop there and then stopped by and went there. Isn't it cute? Y'all, and I'm learning how to line these fabrics up. Like this, I mean, that looks pretty daggone good if you ask me. But we went, and she graciously opened the door, unlocked the door, let me in, and she was like, "Can I help you?" And I told her I was there for a charm pack. Well, she didn't have charm packs. She had 10-inch charm packs, which are called layer cakes. And so I chose that, and she was like, "Let me tell you what you need to do." And so she helped me out, told me what I needed to come home and do. And she was like, "You know how to sew, right?" And I'm like, "Sure. I can learn." And then she was like, "But you could sew a straight line, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I can do that." And yeah, I have a wonderful teacher here who has taught me what I need to be doing. And I like this too, I think, because it's a nice transition from cross stitch because it goes fast. It goes, if you're in here, I mean, we did this in 2 hours the other day.
A couple of hours. Yeah.
It goes pretty quick. And I think sometimes I need that balance of feeling like I'm making progress. Mm-hmm. Because while I love this cross stitching and everything, I've enjoyed it. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, how long is this going to take me? And maybe because I'm still a slow stitcher. So this was I got hooked on this because it just went quick. That's
why people stitch on small stitches and have big stitches so they can have small accomplishments when they finish the little small, i.e. small stitching.
Yeah, I've got to have...
got to have that balance in there somewhere.
Yeah, and I work well with feeling like I accomplished something.
Right.
So, and I don't like to start a lot of things and then not finish them, even though if you come in my house, my husband and I start a lot of DIY projects, and then we get almost to the end. Like, for instance, yesterday I just put in the outlets in my craft room. That was done a year ago. So,
covers.
Yeah, we changed out the ivory color.
The new color.
From the ivory to the white. So, yeah. Anyways, but this is a new little hobby that I have started. And so now, and my thought was, I'm going to make this and then...
Yeah, tell them why you're making this.
So, every year, the ladies that I work with, at Christmas, we do a Dirty Santa. So, the Dirty Santa party or White Elephant party, where you steal gifts from one another. So I wanted to make a quilt, and so then I knew it would be the gift that everybody wanted. I hope. We'll see. So that was what started this. I may actually keep this one because it will be my first quilt, and then I may just make another one because it's going pretty quick. And I've enjoyed it a lot that I wouldn't mind making another one. So that's what started it, is I wanted to make it as one of my gifts for the party that we have every year. On top of the 9 cross stitches that I'm trying to give them to.
And this gift will be stolen and stolen and stolen and hijacked and cried over, and I'm mad at you because you won.
I know. And then everybody would be like, oh,
When you gonna make me
Can
one?
you make me one?
Yeah.
But so that's what my new love is. I am hooked. It's just so much fun to pick out fabrics and put them together, and then Mama breaks out all her quilt books.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
All these little, like, I'm proud of these squares here. Yeah, I haven't even gone into like cutting angles and stuff, but still, start slow.
Yeah,
and then we'll get there. But
you get there somehow. Got to start
That's
somewhere.
it.
So there
So
will be
pretty.
some updates on a quilt project now. And she's
Yes.
done really good. I mean, these are completed full patch squares right here.
Yeah. So
That's
all I
a
have to
good
do is
bit.
just sew these
Got to
together.
put all those together, and then she's going to take them back up to Miss Penny and get her to help her quilt it together and get it all put together. So it'll be good. Yay.
Yay.
I'm excited.
So exciting video.
So that's about it, y'all.
That's all we got.
We're done. And we don't have a tagline sentence yet.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
No. I mean,
Okay. Oh, okay.
you know,
All right. So with all that said,
we hope y'all have a wonderful Labor Day.
yes, and like, subscribe, and follow us, and stick with us, and
Hang in there.
hang in there. There you go. So other than
All
that,
right.
I'm Victoria,
I'm Kristin,
and
we'll
see you on the flip side.